girl Sheila and
Michele. Hey guys.
hi guys, we are back and it's the end of Black History Month. Don't worry, it's not the end of you guys, it's not your history today. It's not the history of you all, but it's the ending nationally. But like we like to say year after year, it's only 1 month but we're black every day.
Mhm.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this month we obviously had a theme that was going on. If you've been following us, you know what it is. I'm going to swing to Michele to just bring you lot back to speed.
Yeah. So this month of Black History Month, here at CML, we had a special focus on Black authors. So authors or creators of material that were not necessarily, I think all of them actually made it quite clear that it wasn't actually specifically for Black people, but it's just something to highlight and bring to the forefront, Black characters, encouraging children and young people to see themselves in books. But yeah, I've sort of gone a bit backwards.
Yeah, I think that's normal. Yeah.
That is.
That's what you mean yourself.
I should have started from the front, from the first. Who did we have on first?
We had Michele, your namesake.
Yeah.
And Michele on first. But what I did like about, what Michele just said, it was Black authors, but it was really Black British authors that we're looking at. And something that stuck with me throughout the weeks that passed was Black face in white spaces. Or in spaces, something like that. That was really, really cool. And if I could have rethemed the month, it would have been Black faces in white spaces. Yeah. Not just in Michelle's house. But
you're a fool for that, but I like that.
Oh, Michelle's Christmas dinner on the other side of her family. Yeah. I'm gonna try and be calm. But that was really good. And we looked at the different authors and the different. I was inspired to maybe even possibly think about writing a book.
I felt the same. I promise you. I felt the same.
Like, you know what, Shills, if you really put your head down to
why not?
You can actually write a little something, Like, I really, really enjoyed the different spectrums that we had. Obviously, we had Michele, who was the more mature writer in that sense, or mature in age. And what she wrote about was specifically mental health. And, if you listen to this podcast, we're 100% champions for mental health and well-being, even though sometimes, people don't believe that I am always supporting people's mental health or some of the things I say to them. However, don't judge me on that, just listen to what we had to say on that. We had, who was our second person? Toyin. Toyin's no stranger to the podcast, So her book, Wonderfully Me, is actually an amazing book. And I know people have been reaching out on different platforms to purchase it. It's actually at Waterstones at the moment now as well. That was a really good book and it was a really good interview, or I say interview, it was a really good conversation to know that she was, she actually gave a background, a really open background of why she got into it. Actually, I could say that across the board for all the writers that were on, because Christiana as well, the Queen's Tea Party, she was also quite open to the reasons why she arrived to writing this book. Michele had wrote this book for a family member that had experienced, severe mental health, and that was really, it's a vulnerable piece, to write about something so personal. I think it just leaves you so open. Now, I don't know what your take was on it for you, Shell, but
I just think, a bit like you said, I promise you, about 3 or 4 times over the last 31 days, I thought to myself, Michele, why not? And it's not to say, please believe as well, guys, it's not to say that they made it look easy, because they didn't. And I think it was Toyin who spoke about, she's self-published as well.
She's self-published.
You understand? And the amount of time and the highs and the lows that she went through. So it's not to say that it went easy, but I think for me it was an inspiration that, to be fair, all writers are just human beings like me and you. And all the difference that they've done is put what's in their head on paper.
Yeah, they've actually had the guts to do it. Yeah, it's not easy. I think it's the same line of like, everybody here knows I love business and entrepreneurship.
Yeah.
I see it as the same as that. You know, people have great ideas, or but they just can't execute them, or commit themselves to that project. Yeah, we talk about what can you do. Michele knows I've been working on a little project for a bit, and it's like she's like, how did you arrive? Yeah, I'm asking her the same question of how did I arrive as well. But it's the same thing for authors or people that have these great ideas in their minds. And writing a book is not for self; it's for others. Now, what we did on the podcast, again, if you were listening or if you were watching, following us on our timeline, we were picking up different authors daily. Through that process, I actually got to learn about new authors that I hadn't come across us. But then I also realised I've read quite a lot of books.
I know. It did, because I was thinking, where do you have the time? I'll be honest. It shocked me, Michele. I didn't have you down. I know you read, because I know, but I was very shocked.
I was shocked in myself too, sis. But when the books were going up, and I was like, I've read that. I read that. And I was like, whoa, shells, Like, I remember specifically when Quinny came up, I actually read that book in Ibiza.
Oh, really?
Yeah. When we were in Ibiza, I read it in Ibiza, and our friend had I had it on a Kindle. She had it on a hard
copy.
Yeah, and obviously I finished mine.
Ouch, Sheila. That was the sucker punch. For those that know, they know. No hate.
Mary Jane, don't need my hateration in this danceration, No, but it's just, you know what, reading is actually...
It's good for the soul, man.
It teaches you so much, and I use it as, certain books I read for certain reasons, I might read, do I read self-help books? No. Not so much, I could read, like, somebody's story.
Saying that, Shills, I'll be honest, that book right there, The Secret. Wouldn't that be classified as self-help?
It's kind of self-help, but I kind of like get my... I love that book.
I love it. I love the fact that every time I come here, it's there, it's out.
I love that
and
book.
Shills' house is tidy, clean, but it's there, and it's. I think for me, it's like a nice little reminder that there's things you can be doing.
The things you can be doing, I keep it there. I keep a bunch of books there because, like, if I need something, I might just pick it up and read it. But the reason why I say I don't think I read self-help. I do and I don't, because mainly my book is the Bible. That's the only help.
That's the self-help.
That's the self-help.
Mama Rose, are you listening? You'd be so proud.
No, but to be honest with you, and I think the principles, I'm not here to preach, guys, but hear me, and let me make sense out of my no sense, even if you're not religious, or if you're religious, the principles that are in the Bible are just basic instructions before leaving the earth. Bible, So there are things that you do, principles that we all live by, that are in the Bible, always,
that are relevant. That are relevant. Day to day.
Yeah, you just apply it to your life, and then you just live it. Like the Bible says, you reap what you sow. So if you're not sowing anything, you're not gonna reap nothing. Do you know what I mean? The Bible says, man shall not live by this, by that alone. So there's certain things that you can pick up, and you can be like, that's a really good way to live, and that's how you live.
A life principle. Yeah.
So that's why. But I like to read different books, like the Quinnies, the autobiographies, or the life story of, or whatever is there. Sometimes to escape.
Literally, about 3 nights ago, I've started having bad insomnia. I think it's just that time of the year. My brain's thinking it's coming up to the end of the year, and I've got loads of stuff that I need to do and probably haven't done. But I just couldn't sleep, so I started reading. Dan had read Mike Tyson's autobiography.
Oh yeah.
And I started reading that, and I was like,
"Are you inspired?"
I'm not sure I'm
Sorry,
inspired.
Mike, don't be around.
I don't think I'm a little bit fearful, but it's just. It is amazing. I think my thing has been autobiographies. So I really got into Michelle's Obamas. I loved,
Namesake.
even though,
talk about being up yourself.
Well, she's a great woman. I can't. Everybody would agree. But also Alex Ferguson.
Oh.
I know, right?
I know. Let me just get this rubbish showcase there. Like, Michelle's a Man U supporter,
I know.
Although he wants to pick up, he picks up Sir Alex,
but listen, if you read his book, and in terms of leadership, so Dan bought this book for me a couple of Christmases ago when I became a manager, and he said, listen, like, Man United, one of the greatest teams in the world. Why don't you read the book and just see what kind of principles Sir Alex used to manage the team. And I promise you, there was so much that I learned from that book. I don't want to go into it today because, again, we're celebrating black authors, but autobiographies are definitely a thing for me of inspiration. Has Beyonce written a book? That should be her next.
Beyonce has written a book.
Oh, has she?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Beyonce.
Oh. Shows how much I care for the Queen. Oh.
No, she hasn't written a book.
She should write a book.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, she should.
I probably would buy her book. I don't care about her videos.
Yeah. Why would you look forward to Beyonce's book?
Because of this work ethic that everybody talks about.
So sorry.
Everybody talks about, not me.
Yeah. So you see it.
Do you know what I read somewhere?
Haters
No.
hate.
I read somewhere. You know when people say, "Oh, this unpopular opinion,"
Yeah.
and then they start slagging people off.
Yeah.
It was two white ladies, but they said that
This
they
is
felt.
overrated.
I promise. Oh yeah. Oh, was it?
I was really angry, and that black woman comes on and says.
I didn't read that much. I read it somewhere, but they were just. I think they're radio hosts or something. Yeah.
Like, you know what, guys? Yeah, if you hear this, come and question me.
They said that she's got a lot of people. She has the best people around her. That's what I took from it.
Okay, to be honest with you, this ain't about a Beyonce podcast, but I have to defend my friend. Because,
Your friend.
Because I'm that kind of person.
Your age mate.
Yeah, I'm that kind of person that defends their friends.
Hey.
So no shades.
Friend of life.
If you don't know how to defend your friends, it's the problem.
She said no shade, but there is shade.
If you don't know how to defend your friends, when your friends are being treated like
ouch, ouch,
that's your own problem,
ouch.
I'm not that person.
Ouch.
And if you can't defend your friends,
and this is the truth though. Sheila is a.
If you can't defend your friends, I don't care who you are. Sit down, several seats at the back. Leave the room. So Beyonce being my friend. When these women, whoever they are, I don't know who you are.
They're useless.
So I'm sure you're the kind of people that will big up the pop stars. People that came through Simon Cowell's.
I swear they were trying to say something about Doja Cat, maybe. Even.
I don't even know who the Doja is. And I don't even like cats. But but I hear her name a lot, but I'm not from
Doja Cat.
I'm not here.
She's new.
I'm not from this Gen Z music scene. I'm from the millennials. All I know is Beyonce's been working since she was a kid. That's all we know. And that level of commitment to your art, to your work, to your craft, of course it's gonna bring. I hate to be biblical again, but even the Bible says, your talent will bring you before kings. If you're good at what you do, people want to come and work with you and serve you on that level, because you know what, you're going to challenge them to do more than they've done before. Beyonce's commitment to her art, is what you've got. Maybe even less. I don't want to ever take away anything from Michael Jackson, but it's on the same level. That's why Michael Jackson appreciated her as an artist as well. This is why there are people that are just riding on Beyonce. That is the truth. But some of us who have been riding since the day dot. I'm talking about Second Nature, on that first album. I'm never gonna sing it for you guys. I'm just.
Please don't.
I'm too much of a good singer this morning. But you can see the growth and the development, because the vocals that, don't get me wrong, it's a sick album, but the way Beyonce performs now to where she performed then, even at then she was at a great level. But guys, let's give it where it's meant to be. And back to black people. Some people might say to me, Beyonce's not full of blacks, is a lie. So back to blacks,
Back to blacks. Wow.
But I don't agree with when people come and take away what somebody's worked so hard to attain, because Beyonce isn't from a factory. She's not a factory.
She's self-made. She's self-made.
Do you know what I mean? She's not a factory pop star, so let's not do that. I can appreciate that. Yes, she does sample a lot of music, but what artist doesn't sample music? Come on, guys. Stop. Back to writing a book.
I was gonna say, Sheila has spoken.
Passion. That's what you call passion. That's how you support your friends. Man. Take a lesson. Learn. I'm gonna start talking now. Michele, take over.
Take over. So I'm just thinking, in terms of Michelle's journey. Michelle Smith. Michelle Smith.
Michelle Obama.
No. We leave her out of it. Michelle's journey. I think what I liked her journey for her as well. She actually said that she found the process very therapeutic for herself.
Yes. Because I don't know, she started writing in lockdown, didn't she? She started writing her book in lockdown. A lockdown project, we said another lockdown project. And she was actually really depending on, God, nature, and just really being in touch with her emotion.
Yeah.
Whereas, and I think, and I mean this in the most utmost respect here, I think age had given her that perspective.
Yeah.
Life experience had given her that perspective. Whereas our other authors are quite younger in age, and I think they've only written from the experience they've had thus so far.
Yeah. That's all they can do.
And that's all they can do. And they want to change the experience of their childhood for other kids.
For other generations.
So it's kind of like it was touching. And obviously we've had Peter. I don't know if you guys have managed to go on to Kids Simply on the Instagram or online as well. That's an avenue or an outlet really that supports
sustainable, which I'm all here for.
Are you wearing anything on you that's sustainable today? No.
Wow.
Yeah.
What happened to supporting friends?
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
Friends that are just not on this podcast. Wow.
I'm just saying, you gotta be more sustainable.
I am all about sustainability,
Guys, the expression head she's got in her head is gonna be expressionless in about 2 days. Yeah.
Sheila's tongue. Ouch. Listen, in terms of sustainable, I asked you, whenever I come here, I'm like, where do I put my plastic bottle?
And I make it clear, my house is not big enough to be giving you 2 bins.
Recycle, reuse, and something. Recycle, reuse, and I don't know, rehome.
To be sustainable.
I like sustainability anyway. I'm thinking about our future. So that's one of the things that I really liked about Peter's organisation. She's laughing her head off. She's really laughing her head off.
Michele, listen guys, I don't know why I've got the bang on my head today, storing up riches in the place you're not going to be. You're thinking about the future here. What's your spiritual future saying, Michele?
I'm no longer sinning, mate. I've made it. I've made it.
Now that she's married.
Now that I'm married, I've made it.
No, I know you like sustainability stuff.
Yeah. And that's one of the things that I love about Peter's company, in terms of he was talking about a lot of the items on there sustainable. All of them, the cups, a lot of the products there, very easy to use, very simple, and they focus on like families. Like mine, like just need quick and things that are gonna be long lasting as well. I can't afford to keep on buying
makeup wipes.
The cotton things. So. Yeah, I really love what Peter's doing out there in Germany and the German black dads. I did actually speak to my friend about that actually. My friend who I said was from Düsseldorf. And I forgot what he said, but I did message him. I won't say his name. No, but it's from Düsseldorf. Yeah. But no, I did speak to him. So it's definitely something from what Peter said, they're doing amazing things out there, and it's just great that they're able to connect and just kind of lean on and support each other. Because some of his experiences that he explained about with his daughter in the school, and the racism that she's faced, it's not been great.
I wonder what people think about how black people are represented in the writing world. One of my favourites, she uses this word a lot. One of my favourites British writer is Candice Braithwaite. I really, really like Candice, and I find that I follow her more on TikTok than any of her other platforms. She's a big deal on Twitter.
I've read one of her books.
What one? I'm Not Your Baby Mama.
No, is it my wife, the serial killer one?
I don't know. Listen, watch Michele and we're talking about the same person I'm talking about.
I know, right? Now I'm panicking. Now I am actually panicking.
Michele just said she can't find it. She might be talking about Candice Owen.
It might be.
I'm gonna love this one, guys. Wait for it.
You know why? Because someone had the book yesterday,
Are you sure?
I don't even. Oh, it's God. What's my sister the serial killer or something like that?
I know she's got sister.
No.
Did I have to spell the name? C-A-N.
I know how to spell the name. Oh no, it is. Oh, do you know what it is? It is Braithwaite. It is, but it's very much not. It's that first one there.
Oh my God, the name is Oyin Can.
Braithwaite.
Yeah. Okay, the surname is right, but the name is Oyin Can. Oyin is Nigerian.
Oyin Can. Oyin Can. My Sister the Serial Killer. Great book by a black Nigerian author. Promote. I was close. At least I was close.
At least you got the name right. So I don't know where that one bought that name, but still. I'm so guys, forgive me. If you're just tuning into Coffee Morning Laughter, sometimes I do make jokes that are a bit
left.
Yeah. And Michele sometimes has slapped me. Yeah.
I've said to myself, I've got to stop threatening to hit you. People think I'm violent, but it's only you that draws it out of me.
It's the love. No, but Candace is one of our. She's actually younger than us.
Is that okay?
Yeah, she's younger than us. Yeah, but she's so inspirational because she writes from a perspective of her experience. And what is interesting is a lot of us young Black British girls, these days he, she's, whatever. Yeah. Is that,
Sheila? Yes.
I'm trying to get this thing right, because guys, we're gonna have a real podcast about the transgender, the naming.
We're gonna do it.
We're gonna do that. So I'm trying to get my head ready to talk
Please.
the right talks. Yeah.
Your head and your mouth, please.
Yeah, that part. Yeah. But so Candace writes from like what our experiences were
As Black British females growing up.
And it's just like she's such a good writer. She's so inspiring to her own daughter as well.
Do you know, Nicole's talked about her?
Nicole's talked about
her. Told me.
I'll tell you now, she's got some banging sunglasses, So I'm a fan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a fan on TikTok, I'm not really a Twitter person, but I have a Twitter account, but I don't use my Twitter like other people might. But on TikTok, I do follow her, and I think she's really good.
She's cool.
And we did big her up this month, so I hope you saw it, and all the other people that we bigged up too. But I if you're a female between 20 to even 40, you can look at her books and say, oh, I really like that. Because I remember when we started off with our podcast originally, we said we want to talk to people like us and just a little bit older, who had kind of like grown up in London, not even London, grown up in the UK, or in the first world. I say that loosely, because what I see in this first world, and I'm still trying to find out what the second world is.
Third world. Oh yeah, where is the second world?
You see that? See? Michele, Michele.
I got there.
Michele didn't see that one coming.
I got it, but you're right.
She fell right into it.
But where is the second world?
This is it. This will be the first and the
Why
third.
do they call it the third?
I don't know. It's so bad it's the third.
Ouch.
Yeah, that it
couldn't even make second place.
When there's not even a person taking the second place, it still couldn't make second.
Wow.
Rude. And it's Black History Month. Brown even.
It reminds me of this song. Do they even know it's Christmas at all? This is what this reminded me of.
Oh, that song's nice though.
It's not nice, Sheila.
Here we go.
Sheila, it's not nice.
Here we go. That token part.
Why would we not know? Why would we not know it's Christmas?
This is the
Why
token part.
would we not know it's Christmas?
Now it's so weak.
We're talking about that song. Do they know it's Christmas at all?
Here's to them underneath that burning sun.
You don't really need to sing it. Can't we just play the song over that?
Here's to you, raise the glass. What? It's a tune.
Do they know it's Christmas at all? Why would we not know it's Christmas? We have calendars. We have days. We're not like.
Listen,
I don't get it.
Me, the lyric that was not in that song was underneath that hot burning sun. We like the sun, thank you very much.
We love it. We love it. We function fine. We don't collapse in this country like it collapses here and our railways melt.
I'm like, we're okay with the heat.
We love it. We get cold when we come here.
But the song was a nice song, and I love that song, but that lyric.
A lot of the lyrics.
You need to cut it.
Yeah.
Because we like the sun. But back to here, what we're doing now. When we started off the podcast, we said we wanted to speak to people, not black, not white, just everybody who had the experience that we had growing up. Because you know what, we learned this word this year. We have allies. That were growing.
Sheila's on fire. Sheila's on fire this morning.
Allies that we're growing up with, that like our culture, I was talking to Mzungu, and he was like, oh yeah, I love jollof rice, I love jerk chicken, and then he said to me, do you know how to make it? I looked at him and I said, can you make pie and mash? And he said, I don't even eat it.
Oh.
I said, oh wow, you're really here allying with us.
Allying with us.
So I thought that's an ally, and I thought I'm proud of that one.
Well, I just think, like you said, I just think for me, there's so many, when we talk about like Black history and trying to promote items and things that look like us for our children, I really struggled, say, with my daughter who's now nearly 12, so maybe about 8-9 years ago, looking in libraries, there was so much American Black history literature.
Yeah.
And it's okay. Like, I rate Martin Luther King. He's amazing. He's great. Malcolm X. Oprah. The Parks, the lady that didn't want to give up her seat. Rosa Parks. All of these people, yeah, I know them, but in the nicest of ways, like they're not our history. They're not our. They're not our experiences.
Yeah.
You know, there was a Black civil rights movement here in England.
Yeah.
You know, so in terms of the riots, the Brixton riots were very instrumental for changes that we were seeing here. You know, the Windrush generation. You know, so it's just interesting that I feel it's only been, say, in the last, I would say even 5 to say 10 years, that really Black British history and culture is being on the, you know.
You know what I'm loving to see at the moment, is I'm loving to see, because obviously when you look at Black British involves African and the Caribbean people, but when I was younger growing up, I saw more of that
Caribbean.
The Caribbean side being quoted. Notting Hill Carnival, big up the team. You see what I did there? Yeah.
This is one of the times I will hit her. And anyway, my Jamaican friends, I'll hit her for you.
You see what I did there, guys? Without Bamba, don't play.
You're so silly.
Alright, I'll stop because soon it's gonna stand Asian. Soon the accent's gonna go. It's gonna stand Asian. But now what I see is I see a lot more Africans as well.
Standing up
and being represented as Britain, part of Britain. And you're seeing a lot of Black Africans in the House of Commons. Big up Quas.
Oh, Sheila. Sheila, don't do it. Do not do it.
But, okay, because remember before, this is what the comparisons used to be. And guys, I'm not here for African free Jamaicans. I don't believe in that stuff, But the comparisons used to be like, Jamaicans had the entertainment on that side of lock, and Blacks were more on the educational
Africans,
side. Africans, were more on the educational side of things, And we're starting to see that a little bit, to say that, you know what, some of these, we use the right terminology, some of these Africans, I was going to say some of these Afs, but, some of these Africans, or I'm an African, like, really pushing forward and saying, I'm going to grow in education, I'm going to do this, I like the fact that we can all come together as two different, well, we're the same, we can all come together and express what our experiences are, because our brothers and our sisters that are in the Caribbean were removed from Africa anyway, so when we're both coming together to bring two cultures together that are the same, celebrating what one is good at and what the other one excels in, do you know what I mean? It's nice to see that, and that's the kind of Black Britain I'm living in now.
Yay!
I'm not living in a uniquely different. I'm not living in a Black Britain that. Well, my kids, I hope not. Like our kids, my nieces, whatever, they're not living in a Black Britain that I grew up in, where it was separated,
divided.
You're Jamaican or you're Caribbean and you're African. You're
African boo boo.
Yeah, African boo boo, Babalips, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Now we're all together, and I like that. So this Black History Month. Let's make history. Like that's what I'm really enjoying, to be honest, And I felt that throughout the books and the people that were reading, all the books that I've read actually, they represent being Black. Because the experiences, I'm not going to say that everybody's experience is the same, but there are similarities in their experiences. Everybody knows what it feels like to have your surname looked at and passed over. Because it doesn't sound how...
Do you know what I really enjoyed, or what I really prominent for me, and it kind of touches on the book, Christiana's book, A Tea Party with the Queen. I really liked that, a bit like what you said about African and Caribbean, but I love the fact that with her book it also celebrated being Black British. You understand? So I can be proudly Nigerian but also proudly British.
Thanks.
And there are two parts of my culture, whether these racists like it or not. Sheila, you like coffee. I
like tea a lot.
And you like tea a lot? So, I'm not really a tea person, but, we can be both.
There are definitely things that I like about being
British.
Like, when
we love Central London. You don't like being out in central London, Shields. Your second home.
Let me say, let me say central London is being British.
Yeah, but I mean not being British, yeah.
I'm gonna say
But do you love London?
Do I love London?
Do you love? Could you live anywhere else?
Yeah.
Where could you live?
I could live, please.
Well, you could go and live in Uganda.
Absolutely. Oh,
really?
No, my mate's gonna hear that and think, no, she couldn't.
I don't think you could, Shields. I agree. I agree. I agree.
don't think so,
I don't think you can, Shields.
I definitely can.
Really?
Watch me do it.
You're gonna
Sorry,
live.
that was Jamaican. Go back. Watch me do it.
Nah, I think you can live in
No, I
Uganda.
can't live in Uganda. No,
All your brunches. I know they do brunches there, but it's just different.
It's different. You know what? Yeah, this is home to me.
Yeah.
So this is home. Yeah, I love being in London, and this is why I still haven't moved out of London. Because I love being out. As well as I'm a Londoner. Yeah. I love being in London. I love being British. There were things about the beauty about being a black British. I get to have two cultures.
Yeah, the best of both worlds.
Best of both worlds, yeah. Because when I want to flip and just be really, really black, right? Like really black, like wild black. Yeah.
You are never that black,
Yeah.
Sheila. Why are you pretending for the? Everybody's looking at her thinking, what the hell are you talking about?
Well,
all your crews, all these top tier 1, 6 to your mate.
when I want to be really black, yeah, I can be black. But I also the things that I like going down to the seaside, yeah, I love it. South End, big up the thing, yeah.
The caravan.
Yeah. Don't want to mention that. I love going caravan, yeah. And like my friends brought me into the caravan life, yeah, and I love it.
I'm doing caravan life next year, you know.
You're doing it.
I promise you, April.
Michele was a bit jealous.
Yeah, I was.
She was like, "Oh, you like the caravan without me?"
Yeah, I want to do caravan life.
Basically, some of my friends, my close friends, allowed one of my friends to come with us to the caravan. And she was like, "I want to do caravan life." And Michele was like, "You don't really go to the caravan?" And I was like,
right?
"Yeah, we're going." And then she was like, she said to our brethren, she was like,
But at your birthday, your friend was like, "What sort of caravan do you think we're living in?" And I'm like, "The one with wheels and the shower that you hold up like this."
These blacks really do think we're suffering in the caravan.
I know.
Yeah.
That's how they think we suffer in Africa.
But that's true, you know.
That's how we think we suffer in
That is
Africa.
the irony, you know.
Yeah.
But I was just like, sure, it's not like that. Yeah, there's a shower, there's these things, there's a caravan park.
With electricity.
Michele was like, to see is to believe. She didn't believe me,
I
obviously. And like the likes of some other friends, I won't say their names, Flavia. Flavia even said to one of the friends that came with me, when you go, see what they do there and come back and tell us. Like, guys!
I told the same thing.
You said
And then I was just like, yeah, just tell me how it goes, innit? And then when she said we've got to do it, I'm like, listen, like, I even Googled, I promise you, I sent her some pictures, I was like, was it like this or was it like that?
Yeah.
And she actually saw, like, they're not, to be fair, you lot call it caravan, it's not a proper caravan.
It
It don't have wheels, it's like a big, it's a chalet.
It's not a chalet.
Bruv, what's the difference between a chalet and what you, it didn't have wheels where you stayed, did it? Bruv, it didn't have wheels. And how many bedrooms did it have in it?
Oh, we stayed in a smaller one this time. We had 2 bedrooms on this one this time.
Okay, yeah, but the place where she sent me...
The last one we had, actually, last year, we had 3 bedrooms and a massive living room.
Yeah,
and like,
that ain't the caravan that I'm talking about.
Tony's mum's one was lovely.
Yeah, that's not the kind of caravan.
Tony had a freaking double bed.
That's what I'm trying to say. So when you don't talk about caravans, I'm thinking like some little... Like literally,
three-wheeler.
Yeah, literally that you attach to the back of the car. That's what I'm thinking about.
No, not that. But you know, guys, it's all about being part of the culture that you're in. But what I would say this actually in closing for me is that if you don't know something, yeah, there's a lot of things around you that can educate you. And first of all, what we chose to celebrate this month was through books and authors, people that have taken time to write their stories, to maybe share their knowledge of what their experiences have been, to allow others to learn more about, you know, being black. Yeah, like we kept on saying it in the podcast that when we were growing up, we didn't really have books in classrooms that looked like us. Yeah, the only thing, this has just come to my head now, the only little cartoon character that I saw that looked like me in TV, yeah. I don't really have cable. Touching my friend here, Michele.
You're an idiot. I can feel you talking. Don't touch me.
Like, I don't know, remember the Rugrats, yeah, there was that little black girl in the Rugrats.
Oh, wasn't it Candice or something?
Not everybody's name is Candice. So
I promise you, what was her name?
It wasn't Candice. Yeah. Now, guys, that was meant to be closing. We're still opening.
Let me Google Black Rugrats.
Yeah, like Rugrats. Her name wasn't Candice. Don't try it. It might have been something like S. Suella, Suzanne.
Nah, they would have given her a black name, man.
Mate, Candice is not a black name.
Oh, can we even say that in this day and age?
Like, Michele, like, who am I working here with?
Let me see. Oh, the internet is poor here. Black Rugrat character.
Oh my god, guys, really, excuse the noise.
That's the girl, yeah?
Yeah, she's not... Susie!
Oh.
I told you! Yeah? I told you it was something like Sue.
That is so terrible.
Yeah, don't really tell me. Michele didn't have cable.
Susie!
Yeah?
It was Susie, that's such a...
See, I told you.
Susie.
I watched TV. I had TV when I was younger, man. Michele, welcome.
I remember Susie.
No, you don't. You remember Candice, yeah? First of all, you told me that other woman was Candice. Now you're telling me this girl from... But anyway, guys, I say this to say that, yeah? If you want to learn about black history, and if you want to know how far black authors have come, yeah? Read the book, pick it up, yeah? Black British authors, get in touch with each other. Young people that want to be part of this world, you know, follow our series, follow our episodes, and know where you can... What writing can lead you to, yeah? I'm going to try and make it something in this lifetime to write a book. And if I achieve that, I'll be so happy, yeah? And it's not going to be one of those books where it's... I don't want to say it because she's passed away, so I can't say it.
Don't say the Queen's English.
No, I'm not going to say the Queen. No. The Queen's my... I can't even say the Queen's my favourite. People will get offended in this Black History Month.
Who will get offended? The Black Panthers. The Black Panthers, BLM.
I'm done here. I'm done for
Your
today.
friend.
Yeah. I'm actually done for today. I'm not going to say nothing else.
Please don't.
Michele, close the show. Yeah.
I just want to say how, the last 4 or 5 weeks, they've been absolutely amazing. And I think for me as a mum, obviously reading is just so important. I think I shared it in Peter, the podcast with Peter. If you read to a child every day for the first 5 years of their life, the amount of words that they know compared to a child who hasn't read is just, there's a massive and marked difference, yeah? So the importance of reading to our children is just amazing, number one. Number two, I think it's great to see for me and my children, books where there are children that look like them. You know, representation matters. They say sometimes if you can't see it, you can't be it. You know, so it's so important that for black people of colour, to get books and share those with your children so that they can see themselves in positive lights and just kind of feel, you know, that they are where they belong, which is everywhere in society. I'm loving the fact that Waterstones, W.H. Smith, all these massive outlets for books, you can get there's no excuse. Before we were hunting high and low, now they're everywhere. In Morrison's, I got some Black History Month books last year. Didn't see it this year, Morrison's, but last year I definitely saw it. So, you know, I just think it's really important, you know, for parents, carers, get those books for your children. There's no excuse now. And to the authors, thank you. You know, I promise you, Shields, I thought so many times, why can't I write a book? Like, ever since this is, like, during this, I'm thinking, why can't I write a book? I don't want to commit to doing it like you have, but I just think...
I said in this lifetime.
In this lifetime, okay. She hasn't said, like, next year.
No,
so I can't come and hold you back. Shields, where's that book? We can't be like people that start things and don't finish things in this life.
No, listen. What is she then? Yeah. I said this lifetime, my enemies are after me.
No, but I think if there's any authors or inspiring, if you're thinking about it, just do it.
Just do it, Nike.
Just do it, yeah, literally. There's no difference between you and Christiana, Michele, Toyin, Peter. There's no difference apart from the fact they've put their thoughts into action.
Yeah, just do it, guys. You know, I don't want to sing Tupac.
She's got a song for everything. I do love it. It's annoying, but I love it.
Yeah, but guys, just do it. Like Michele just said, just do it. To all our guests for this month, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And honestly, we hope we've done justice in promoting your work and sharing your work, and also having you on our podcast was our greatest honour.
Yeah, definitely.
It was our greatest honour. So thank you so much for sharing your art with us. Because it's not easy putting yourself out there. And guess what, guys? I actually bought every single book that came onto this platform.
Hey.
So, and Michele, did you? I guess
No,
not.
do you know what it is? No. I know there was the Queen's Tea Party. I thought about buying it, but I just thought my boys.
Buy it for somebody.
I can buy it for somebody. I will do that.
Yeah, buy it
I
for
will
somebody.
do that. I will do that.
Obviously, I'm not here reading Wonderfully Me, but I bought it for my niece.
You bought it for your nieces, yeah.
And
But I ain't got.
the Queen's Tea Party. I'm gonna buy it for that one I bought for. What's it for? My other godkids.
Oh yes.
Girls,
The opposite of me. Yeah.
All girls. Look,
there you go.
Just to challenge Michele, yeah. My other godmother's children, yeah, sent me a lovely portrait of the kids, yeah. Just saying,
wow, when was that? That wasn't here last time I came.
the kids sent me for my birthday. Just saying.
Bruv, where did I take you for your birthday this year?
That's not what I'm talking about.
No.
We're gonna have presents, yeah. Michelle's up to her game.
Up to my game.
Yeah? Guys, that's gonna be a different conversation, yeah. We're gonna have to do a podcast about stuff like that again, yeah. Michele has put the pressure on me for April.
I'm telling you. So you realise.
Guys, yeah. But all I'm saying is, yeah. I'll portrait over the godkids there.
Mr. and Mrs. Godkids, yeah. I see your picture. I see you've got one there. By the time my next come, you're gonna have the most beautiful portrait on that side, and I want my three children. They're gonna be there. Okay. Wow.
Guys, have a great weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Hope you enjoy your Black History Month. Remember, you might be black, but you're not history. You're black every day.